Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is DJ Cypher, and you are watching my video on Wrestlemania this weekend. It is the show of shows, the big show, and if you haven't seen it before, you should probably watch it this year. This year things are different. This year things are going to change. So if you want to see why you particularly should watch it, then you should watch my other video on my channel on why people that love hip hop should watch WWE. Anyway, I do these videos so you don't have to. If you don't know me, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you can see more great videos like this. Now today we are cooking because I'm giving you my final predictions on what WrestleMania 41 is going to look like, what it's going to be, and who's winning and coming out with the bag. All right. Now, I wanted to give you my prediction video before, but I wasn't really sure how to do it because all the matches weren't like solid or in place for sure. I wanted to make sure that we had the official card first, and now WWE is going that route to where it's showing us the actual card and how things are going to go this time instead of just leaving us in the dark. So I'm going to give my order of matches, not necessarily how I think they will go or should, but how I think that it might go this way. You can't really say what order is going to be with their WWE. They might tell you one thing, and when the show starts, it's a whole other situation. So we're just going to go with that. But we do know what's on night 1 and what's on night 2. So let's go ahead and get into it. First match, I'm saying what I think anyway should start off would be Jey Uso versus Gunther. I think Jey Uso would start off with everything and get the whole crowd and arena hype, and the ultimate villain Gunther would be right there, give everybody a fresh start, because I think Jey Uso is going to win. Jey Uso is the Royal Rumble winner this year. Even though it hasn't been feeling like it, it's a good way to get and set the tone for WrestleMania 41. Let's get Jey Uso there for the win. And let's see Big Jimmy come out there to congratulate Jey after he wins the big belt. That would be great. Confetti, brothers, all that stuff. Let's get it popping like that. Don't make it a simple win. Don't make it a fluke win. Make it a dominating win. Let Jey Uso actually pin Gunther 1, 2, 3 after knocking him out, and let the whole red carpet go and roll out for Jey Uso, because this is a huge moment. Next match, El Grande Americano versus Rey Mysterio. This is going to be fun. This is literally going to be fun. And it's okay to have fun matches sometimes, even though they're supposed to be in a heated feud. To see Chad Gable get this moment, his first singles match in WrestleMania history, and it not really be Chad Gable, it's actually El Grande Americano, will tell Chad that he did a great job. I think it's going to be a great thing. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be nice. He doesn't necessarily have to win. Chad's been winning a lot, and the fact that he gets his own single slot at WrestleMania is a huge deal. So yeah, I think that's going to be great, and I think Rey Mysterio for LWO is coming out with the win. Now we have the World Tag Team Championships on the line. It's War Raiders versus the New Day, right? One, I'm so happy they get their own slot at Mania. It's a regular World Tag Team match. It's the War Raiders, who people will definitely know now, and WWE has done a great job of showcasing them on Raw, beating other teams so people actually know who they are. So the fact that they're going to lose at WrestleMania against the New Day is an honor, because they haven't had their own match here at Mania. The New Day are getting rewarded for getting nuclear heat from the crowd, from the fans, and everybody else that didn't think that they'd actually be able to be heels. No, they are heels. They are great as heels, and they are making it happen. So therefore, they will win the WWE World Tag Team Championships, and I think it's going to be really nice. Now, Jade Cargill, Naomi, the best story of the whole card. This is going to be a beautiful thing, and this one's going to be, to me, at first I would say a little bit tangible, but now that I see how things are kind of going, the writing on the wall, I'm pretty sure that Jade Cargill is going to come out with the win, even though a lot of people feel like maybe Naomi should be rewarded for her new heel work, since this is the best work of her career. Even though technically it is, it's still a platform for Jade Cargill to get pushed to the moon. So I think with this, the story's not over, and we're going to get a Bianca thing with Jade probably sometime this summer. But this is going to be a great showcase. It's going to be a great way for Naomi to show off Jade Cargill's skills and to hide her weaknesses, for Jade Cargill to show up her strengths and to diminish everything that she's messed up before, to where she's a great, solid performer, WrestleMania performer, and ready for somebody of Bianca Belair's caliber. I think it's going to be great. United States Championship match, Jacob Fatu and LA Knight. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was going to be Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, but it sounds like they're going to be stretching this bloodline thing out, because that's what they do. They've always stretched out the bloodline thing. So we're not going to get Solo versus Jacob yet. Right now, we're setting the stones and setting the pieces together, so we're going to get Jacob Fatu and LA Knight. The question is, will Jacob Fatu get over more than LA Knight? Because at this point, I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I feel like he will. And that's what's going to be the determining factor, right? Jacob Fatu has been getting the crowd going, and he's been over since he got here. A United States Championship would be a great reward for somebody like that. LA Knight losing the United States Championship will not be a bad thing, honestly. It's probably going to keep him in purgatory if he does lose, because he's not going to win the World Championship right now. So I don't know. It's kind of one of those ones, win-win situation, lose-lose. I honestly feel like even though we want Jacob Fatu to win, it's not quite his time. So I think that Solo Sikoa is going to be the reason why Jacob Fatu loses this match. And I say that because Solo Sikoa has been showing his indifference with Jacob Fatu for quite some time, and I think that Jacob Fatu will not be able to succeed in that because of Solo either helping him, or there's some type of implosion within the bloodline involving Tama Tonga as well. Either way, I think it's going to affect Jacob Fatu in a negative way, and that LA Knight is going to come out with the win. So now we have the WWE Women's Championship match with Ric Flair's daughter, Charlotte Flair, and we have Tiffany Stratton. So this is one of the ones that started off kind of lackluster, but now that there's been drama involved, now people actually care. They actually didn't have to keep fighting each other every week like everybody else to intense their feud. All they had to do was just talk on social media and say the wrong things and go off script on TV for people to actually really care about this feud. So that's interesting. I'll say that's interesting. But this is going to be a great match. Honestly, at this point, I'm not really sure, because I was very set on Tiffany Stratton winning and beating Charlotte Flair and Charlotte passing the torch. But maybe WWE may have some concerns to where they might want to backtrack and not push Tiffany like that to where she keeps the title. Charlotte Flair only has so much time left, and I'm pretty sure they're going to try to have her match, if not beat Ric Flair's, his 16-time world championship history world record event. So I'm not really sure. It's still kind of a toss-up. It's more so 60-40 for Tiffany Stratton now. At first it was more so 80-20, but I feel like Tiffany Stratton should win, even if it is by a quote-unquote fluke, whether it's her not knocking out Charlotte but just getting a quick, easy pin out of nowhere. It'd be kind of cheap, but she would technically have the victory. But I think if she does that, then a lot of people wouldn't respect that as well. So it's one of those things again, Rhea Ripley, she beat Charlotte Flair last time after Charlotte Flair passed the torch to her, and I don't know if Charlotte's trying to do that this time. So it's kind of one of those things. I don't think the needle's really be moving for Tiffany Stratton, so with her being champion, so I'm not really sure. I think maybe if she loses, she does get it back, but we'll just have to see. So right now, I'm just kind of worried about Tiffany. I'm putting my money more so towards Charlotte, unless WWE decides to do the right thing. So I guess we'll see. And now the main event, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Now here's one of those things that everybody kind of knows the outcome, but not really sure which direction it's going to go, right? It has to be this way because you can only be screwed so many times. And CM Punk has been screwed every time since he's been back in the company. CM Punk has lost the Royal Rumble twice. CM Punk has lost every opportunity he's had. He's lost the Elimination Chamber. Every time CM Punk comes this close to getting that world title shot, he loses because somebody else screws him over. So what happens is CM Punk now has to win this triple threat match between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Now, I think that Seth Rollins is definitely eating the pin in this match. And the question is, will it be Roman Reigns that pins him or CM Punk? There's clearly going to have CM Punk and Roman Reigns later down the line. They already set that up. Now, it was that clear at first, but Seth Rollins put a little trump card in there and decided to have his own way because he didn't want to be a third wheel and not be talked about as the guy who's taking the pin. So he decided to make a power play and make Paul Heyman owe him a favor. So what I think is honestly genuinely going to happen is that CM Punk is going to get the win, his WrestleMania main event moment win, and beat Seth Rollins to do that, to where Roman Reigns is protected. But I think the favor is that Paul Heyman doesn't celebrate with CM Punk. It goes away with Seth Rollins. That would be crazy. That would be insane, and I think that might be what happens. But we'll see. We'll see. There's no telling. I don't really see Seth Rollins as a Heyman guy, unless the favorite is that Heyman betrays his friend CM Punk. So I don't really see that happening, but CM Punk for the victory, definitely. Well, now we're going to get to night 2, and night 2 is, to me, just as stacked as night 1. And then we have AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul, I don't know. I feel like this is another exhibition match between Logan Paul and Vacant Space, another talented WWE superstar. He already left Mark when he lost to Seth Rollins in a one-on-one match. AJ Styles, does AJ Styles need the win? I think he does. I think he needs it more than Logan Paul, actually. But Logan Paul, as much and great as he can be, I don't think he should be just losing to Romania every year against somebody like, and that's just my opinion. I don't think he should be losing every year to a legend. I think that's cool to start off with, but he's been in there for quite a while now, so I think it's time to move him up either in ranks to WWE Championship ranks or just not at all. But if he's just there to make like highlight matches, I mean, that's cool. But I think it's more so a showcase. So I think AJ Styles is going to win. I think he needs this win. This may be his last Mania. You never know with his health. So we'll just have to see. But I think it'll be great. But again, a big win over somebody like AJ Styles would be beneficial to Logan Paul as well. So I don't think it will really help AJ much besides just getting a win for pride. But for Logan Paul, I think it would be a good notch in his belt that he beat the Phenomenal One. And that the Phenomenal One passed the torch to Logan. So I don't know. I really don't know how that's going to go. But I think for the WWE safe, I think they want to be safe and go with AJ Styles. So I think that's who's going to win. And then we got the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Raquel Rodriguez, always botch her name. Her, Liv Morgan, and are those two versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Don't really know. Lyra Valkyria is already a champion. She's already Intercontinental Women's Champion. Bayley won last year. Lyra wasn't there last year, but she doesn't have to win. She's going to be protected because she's still champion. I think Bayley might eat the pin, maybe. But I think Liv Morgan is going to win, her and Rodriguez, because I mean, Liv needs to be rewarded with a WrestleMania win after everything she's done with this storyline, with her career this year and the year before. She definitely earned a WrestleMania slot, and she earned a WrestleMania win. So I think no matter what means it's going to be a great tag team match, and Lyra is going to show out, and Liv is going to show out. But I think that Liv Morgan and Rodriguez is going to keep those tag team titles. Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. This is one that's really been cooking lately, that literally nobody cared about at first on paper, but then once we got it cooking, we cooked it, and we cooked it well done. So I think that this is going to be a great match. I don't know which way it's going to go. I think a lot of people rather have Drew McIntyre beat Damian Priest because they don't feel like they're on the same level. But at this point, I think Damian Priest is on the same level as Drew McIntyre when it comes to if he should win or not. Honestly, based on how things have been going and how things have went, I think Drew McIntyre should win because he's kind of telling the truth. But I also think this is a good spot for Damian Priest. I don't think it's his first WrestleMania singles match, no, but it's still a good look for him. And I think beating Drew McIntyre would put another notch on his belt. But we've already seen him. He's already been world champion. He's already defended it. He's already been Money in the Bank. He's already proven that he is the main eventer. So losing will not be a big deal. I think this will be Drew McIntyre's moment. I think this is his vindication for everything that's happened. And I think we're going to move on from this. But I think it's going to be a fire match. And it's going to be a lot of violence. And I think it's going to be worth it. So I say Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre for the win. Now, the Intercontinental Fatal 4-Way match between Braun Breaker, your boy, Dominic Mysterio, Finn Balor, and Penta. This is going to be a showcase. It's going to be a really fun match. I'd rather have had Penta replaced with Ludwig Kaiser, honestly. And I'd rather have Penta versus Brother Ray Phoenix. I don't know what we're going to do with Ray Phoenix, if he's going to make it to Mania or not. Only way I can see him making it to Mania is if Penta won the Intercontinental Championship and then Ray went out there and celebrated with him. Sorry. It's my alarm. And then Ray went out there and celebrated with him. That's the only way I can see him winning that. As far as so I genuinely think that Braun Breaker was going to win initially until the story kept unfolding, because Braun Breaker to me seemed like a safe choice. But if you do have Braun Breaker lose, please push him to the main event. Go ahead and have him be world title contention, because he definitely needs it. He's that guy right now, definitely top 5 on Raw, and he's already talking about bigger plans after Mania. So I think he's going to drop the belt. At first, I was sure he's going to keep it, but now I'm sure he's going to drop it. The question is it going to be to Penta, Dom, or Finn? Well, if Penta wins, then yes, have Ray Phoenix come out, congratulate him, and then betray his brother so they can set up that feud. That'd be great. If not, then have Finn Balor win so he can finally get his vindication for everything he's done and create more jealousy within the bloodline. The Judgment Day. Or, best case scenario, Dominic Mysterio wins, everybody gets booed, everybody boos him, and now Finn Balor is definitely angry because Finn Balor has been winning that shot. He's been blocking Dom, and Yeah, that would definitely implode Judgment Day and have him as champion and Liv as champion. Yeah, let's let Dom win this one. This is going to be great. Let Dominic Mysterio win this one. I think he's going to win. Let's make that happen. Women's World Championship. Triple threat match. Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. This is unfortunate because this is the second time Io Sky has been world champion and has been used as a plot device in a storyline to be champion. Last time it was with Damage Control, but it's fine as long as she's become champion and she's a highlight reel. She won't lose here when it comes to people liking her and appreciating her. So she's fine. I don't think she's winning. I don't think Bianca Belair is going to win because she has other stuff going on like Naomi and Jade. And I'm pretty sure Rhea Ripley is coming out of this as the winner. Now, people may cheer for her now, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a big heel turn after that on Raw the next day. So I'm pretty sure Rhea Ripley gets this one. And now the final main event, the John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Look, we can go on and on about this. Honestly, if you want me to be just completely transparent, John Cena has to win because this is the biggest heel turn in history. If it's not, then it's debatable. And either way, when that happens, there's huge things that come after it. It has to be rewarded. It has to be complemented with something big and major to make it make sense. John Cena is going to be here all year, right? It doesn't make sense for him to be here all year and not have the world title. Now, I will say before I get into this, there's no slot for Randy right now, but something tells me Randy is going to have something to do with this match. Last year, Cody had like a whole circus full of people interfere in his match with Roman Reigns to where he gets in it, and John Cena was one of those people that helped Cody get it. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a big lot of chaos between Cena and Cody this year, and somehow Randy Orton's involved, setting up whoever he fights at Backlash in St. Louis next month. So I think Randy's gonna have something to do with that. If not, and if so, then maybe Randy Orton might have a match against Nick Aldis. I would love it. Let's make it happen. Other than that, yeah, I think Cena versus Cody. Cody's got to lose here. I think they've been setting it up pretty well to have him lose safely and justifiably with his pride continuing to grow. It seems more so egotistic than humble. So, and Cena has been getting the short end of the stick with these promos, which is new, right? So I think Cena's winning his 17th by breaking that record. I think he's going to be around all year and then lose it right back to either Cody or somebody else, probably Cody by SummerSlam or something else like that. We'll see. But either way, I'm pretty sure Cena's winning this one. I put my money on it. I'm good with that. But the crowd will be 50-50 and it will be lovely. Everybody will love it. It's going to be a great time. And it will be shocking the world how that happens and unfolds. But we definitely will get The Rock in here somewhere. So yeah, The Rock, Randy Orton, a whole circus, just like last year. And I'm good with that. Let's make it happen. And that is my WrestleMania 41 prediction video. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned to watch more. Watch my live today around almost like a quarter to 1:45, around 2 p.m. Today, just for me talking about this again, and for those who haven't seen this video, and hang out with me for about 10-15 minutes or whatever. We'll talk about it. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you this weekend at the Show of Shows. Peace.